Okay, so I've just left today from Kausani. So today the plan is to go to Ranikhet, which is about 50 to 60 kilometers from here. I'm not sure. Yeah, 57 kilometers to be precise. The plan as of now is to spend a day there, get a feel of that place, and then move down. Yesterday, as you know, I got a flat, but then in the evening when I was strolling around just a couple of other places around the area, I realized that my back tire was losing air again. I called the repairman again, who's thankfully in the same area, and we fixed that in the morning. Took the bike to him, got some air filled up. So around an hour in the morning of mine was consumed into that. Otherwise, I had the plans of going to a small trek nearby in the morning, which leads to a waterfall. But I do realize that attending to the bike is much more important, so I'm okay missing out on a place just so I'm sure that my bike is working properly. That's the recap of what has happened in the morning, and hoping that I do find better roads than I did yesterday, because yesterday's roads were terrible. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm really liking this road today. I don't know if this is the same road I came via yesterday. I don't think it is, because this is really beautiful. So many fields here, man. This is a nice sort of a dune between the mountains. Surrounded by peaks on both the sides. Khadi is the name of this place, Khadi. I think I put on the 4th gear after 5-6 days today. What a nice road, man. I think I've said this too many times in the last couple of minutes, but I'm really liking this road. This is really common here. People who know each other or run into someone that they know, directly or indirectly, will stop in the middle of the road just to small talk. Peculiar just in the mountains. I've noticed this in Himachal, in Sikkim. Everywhere in the mountainous regions it's like this. A lot of Delhi cars I can see now. Delhi and UP cars, a lot of them. Because I think it's a Friday today, I'm not sure, or maybe a Thursday. So yeah, because of the weekend that's approaching, I think people are heading out now. This is a really nice road. I mean, it's clean, doesn't have a lot of shit on it. By shit, of course, I mean potholes. And the views are also nice. It's a nice, pleasing ride, this one. The only thing is that I think it's just a little bit too warm for my liking. I think I've got to acclimatize now to hotter temperatures. It's 12:15. Bike reads 42 degrees. I'm suspecting it's somewhere around 28, 27, 28, 29 outside. Taking my gloves off for a while just so my hands can breathe just a bit. Really important to keep yourself hydrated. Keeps you fresh and helps you have that concentration while you're driving, and avoids dehydration, which is the biggest problem when you're riding in the sun. now we're climbing. So Ranikhet is about 16 kilometers away, and the map shows the distance is left for of about half an hour. And the views have just changed so much. This road is really amazing to ride on. I was really in two minds about coming to Ranikhet, but I think this ride has just made it worthwhile for me. This is an entire Cant area, such beautifully preserved. Sort of reminds me of the various cants around Panchmani in Madhya Pradesh. There's a lot of life here now. I think of all the places that I've been to, this is one place where it's just bustling with people. This is called the Sadar Bazaar, if I'm not wrong. Now the search starts to find a place to stay. The update is that I've got a room, I've checked in, I've unloaded the bike, I've rested. So since it wasn't such a long ride today, I'm heading out again. It's around 4 in the evening, but this place is just, it has its own vibe just because of the army camp here. I've always been attracted to all these places in and around army camps because they're so well maintained and they're very green in general. So I'm really glad that Ranikhet is one of those places. If nothing, peace is assured. So this is something that I'd advise you as well. If you're generally a person who likes eating where the locals eat and not spending lavishly on food, ask around, ask people where you can eat, ask people like you. They often recommend you places that you can eat where they eat, which is good and safe and hygienic. Or you can take the usual route and eat at lavish restaurants. If you have the money and if you're not really tight on budget, you can always do that too. Anyway, so I'm right now going to a point known as 7 Stones, if I'm not wrong. 7 Stones. So what I've heard is that it's on the top of the hill and you get a nice good view of the entire area around. So I'm hoping to see the sunset from there if I can. What a place, man. What a place. What a view. What a day this has been. So I went to this little place called as 7 Rocks. There's a little cafe there, but that's not the essence of it. The whole place is on a hilltop and the sunset from there was out of this world. I've always been a sunrise person, but that sunset was the closest to me getting convinced that sunsets are better than sunrises. But yeah, I think I was really busy being in the moment and capturing the colors through my eyes that I just didn't feel like shooting anything or recording anything per se. So yeah, anyway, that calls an end to this day here. I'll have some food, I'll head out and see what I can grab to eat. But yeah, thanks for staying tuned to this. Hope to see you in the next one.